Jaelan Phillips, Bryce, the most coveted edge rusher outside of Trey Hendrickson available this offseason. He is heading to the Carolina Panthers. $40 million per year. He got a bag and he was traded midseason to the Philadelphia Eagles. There were reports that they were trying to retain him, but at that price tag, it was not possible. What are your thoughts on this move? And is this the move Carolina needed to improve their pass rush?
100%. I mean, Jaelan Phillips, I'm not gonna act like he's Trey Hendrickson, or I'm not gonna act like he's one of the best edges in football, but he's above average and he's elite and he will make an impact for this team. I mean, they had 30 sacks last year, the fifth worst in the league. They couldn't get pressure at all. They made it clear it's linebackers and DNs they need to address this offseason. And there they go, get arguably the second best DN available, add him, and now the eyes are on linebackers the rest of the way and in the draft, really.
Yeah, and I think, Carolina might not even be done at edge. They might continue to build this formidable unit up. They have a great secondary. These guys dominated. JC Horn led that group, and that's why this defense was so consistent. They were one of the most underrated defenses in football last year and made helped them make the playoffs because their offense was not consistent by any means. And they're truly going all in on Bryce Young's rookie contract, seeing if we can win with Bryce Young as our quarterback. And this is the move they had to make. Phillips was a top 20 pass rush grade according to PFF last year, came over from Miami to Philly. He was exactly what that Philadelphia Eagles defense needed at the edge position to start, regaining that form on the defensive side of the ball midway through the year. As far as Carolina goes, like they they were really good on defense and consistent last year without a pass rush. Imagine adding a pass rush to this defense and in an NFC South where the Saints, we like Tyler Shuck, but they don't have a great roster. The Bucks, they're an older roster that seems to be regressing right now, and the Panthers, beat them when it mattered most last year. And then finally, the Falcons. Like, we have no clue who's going to play quarterback for that team, and they've been talented, but who knows? So, like, the window is now for the Panthers to win, and I absolutely love them going all in on this move. I'm not sure Phillips is a $40 million player, but the move itself makes sense for the Panthers.
100%. I think you hit it on the nail at the end there. 40 mil is definitely steep, but there is no arguing that. But I think with how big of a need it is, it's like we're either gonna do this or we're gonna finish bottom five in sacks again. And that's the thing too. Like Max Crosby, he was the talk of the town. The trade that just happened, but he's about to be 29 years old. Phillips is still 26, so like he's had some injury problems, but he's still in that prime age. You're gonna get multiple good years out of him, in hopes he could stay healthy. But it was kind of like we're handcuffed and we needed to make this move. And I really do think it's going to benefit them in the long run, especially like you said, at how open the division is. Got to go and get it.
Yeah, and there'll be people that look at his base numbers and be like, "Oh, he hasn't had over 7 sacks in 2 seasons, and he's getting paid $40 million." Yes, that's concerning, but the pass rush grade speaks for itself. Like, the guy is getting off the edge and he's winning. It's about finishing at that point, and he is making an impact on the defenses that he's been on. Miami's defense, like him and Bradley Chubb at times this year, were just carrying that unit alone, and they were really successful with that. I think with Phillips in Carolina, he's going to have a lot more talent around him, similar to Philadelphia, and going to make a massive impact in that regard. Well, I don't know if he gets to like a 10 sack mark every single season of this deal, and that's why it might not be worth it for Carolina, but the move itself just makes sense with where this team is trending. I'm interested to see if Carolina is going to make some other moves here to continue to improve their roster because they should. Like I said, this is the window now. You need to attack and see if Bryce Young is your guy at quarterback and then go from there. Question for you, Bryce. Right now, with how Carolina's constructed, are they the NFC South favorites?
I'm gonna say no. I don't know what it is, but I still believe in the Bucks. I really do. They collapsed at the end of last season, but I still believe in what they got there and the young guys. Like I think Abuka kind of steps up, gets back to his early year self. I still believe in Bucky a ton, and the defense. Like the defense is still a solid unit. So I don't want to say the Panthers are fraud, but a minus 70 point differential and sneaking in the playoffs at 8 and 9. I don't know if that's gonna happen again and then sneak in. I think this division's a really really tough spot right now though, because even the Falcons, like a big question mark at quarterback, but the rest of the team is really talented. I mean, losing Pierce hurts, but team is talented. Then you got the Bucks, who's my early pick to win it, and then you got the Saints, who are really up and coming. So, really, any of these teams right now, you say they're winning the NFC South. I won't call you crazy at all, but like we're saying, this definitely helps the Panthers a lot to make their case for it.
Yes, sir. And that is all of our thoughts on the Jaelan Phillips move. Drop your comments down below on your thoughts and if he is overpaid. Hit that subscribe button for more Blitz Sports Media content. And me and Bryce will catch you all next time.